At 65, Antonio Banderas continues to impress the world with his energy, charisma, and timeless strength. From action-packed roles to red carpet appearances, he still moves with the same confidence that made him a global icon decades ago. But his secret to staying youthful isn't fame or fortune. It's discipline, balance, and passion for life. Today, we'll explore Antonio Banderas' exact fitness routine, diet plan, and the mindset that keeps him strong, healthy, and full of life well into his 60s. Antonio Banderas' approach to health changed dramatically after a major life event, his heart attack in 2017. Instead of slowing down, that moment became a turning point. He began to focus not just on looking good for the camera, but on truly caring for his body. As he once said, "Life gave me a second chance. Now I want to live better, not just longer." Since then, Banderas has built a lifestyle based on consistency rather than intensity. His routine centers around gentle strength training, daily movement, and mindfulness. He no longer trains to look like a superhero. He trains to feel strong, functional, and happy every day. His workouts are practical, designed to protect his heart and joints while keeping him lean and energetic. Antonio works out 5 to 6 days a week, depending on his filming schedule. His mornings begin with a short walk outdoors, followed by stretching and light yoga. This routine helps improve flexibility and blood circulation, especially important after his heart surgery. He then moves into low-impact strength training, exercises like squats, push-ups, and dumbbell presses. He avoids lifting too heavy, focusing instead on perfect form and controlled breathing. His trainer emphasizes slow, steady movements that build endurance rather than bulk. Resistance bands, light weights, and bodyweight workouts form the core of his program. When not in the gym, Antonio stays active through swimming, cycling, and walking around his hometown of Malaga, Spain. He prefers outdoor activities because, as he says, the sun, the air, the people, they give me energy. This connection to nature keeps his workouts refreshing and enjoyable, rather than mechanical. After his heart attack, cardio became a central part of his routine, but in moderation. He no longer pushes for long, exhausting runs. Instead, he practices interval walking, swimming laps, or cycling at a steady pace for 30 to 45 minutes. These sessions strengthen his cardiovascular system while reducing stress. He keeps track of his heart rate, making sure he stays in a safe range. Meditation and breathing exercises are also part of his heart care routine. These help control stress levels and maintain a calm, focused state of mind. For Antonio, physical health and emotional peace go hand in hand. Antonio Banderas' diet reflects his Mediterranean roots. He grew up in southern Spain, where olive oil, fresh vegetables, and seafood are everyday staples, and he never left that tradition behind. His meals are built around whole, natural ingredients with minimal processed food. Breakfast usually includes whole grain toast with olive oil and tomato, sometimes paired with eggs or fruit. Lunch is the largest meal of the day, often grilled fish, brown rice, and salad. Dinner stays light, such as vegetable soup or chicken with steamed greens. He limits red meat, refined sugar, and alcohol. While he occasionally enjoys Spanish wine, he keeps it moderate, understanding that excess can affect his heart health, and hydration remains a daily priority. He drinks plenty of water, herbal tea, and fresh juices made from local fruits. Antonio Banderas' recovery journey reshaped not only his body, but also his mindset. After his heart attack, he became more aware of how fragile health can be and decided to live with gratitude. He no longer trains for vanity or fame. He trains for life. His motivation comes from the realization that strength isn't about appearance. It's about endurance and energy. He says that every workout, no matter how small, is a reminder that he's still here, still capable, and still improving. This perspective keeps him consistent even during busy film schedules. When he's shooting long days, he squeezes in short exercise sessions, stretch breaks, or a few minutes of meditation. He believes the key to longevity is small habits done daily, not intense efforts that fade with time. "I used to chase results," he shared. "Now I chase peace, strength, and balance." Antonio's diet is a reflection of his Mediterranean upbringing, emphasizing simplicity and flavor. His meals are built around olive oil, whole grains, vegetables, legumes, and lean proteins. These foods provide the nutrients his heart needs while keeping his energy steady. He enjoys cooking, often preparing meals himself when at home, using local ingredients from Malaga's market. Lunch is his main meal, often including grilled fish, chickpeas, or lentil stew, paired with salads rich in olive oil and lemon. Dinner is lighter, maybe soup, vegetable paella, or a small portion of seafood with steamed greens. He limits salt, uses herbs for flavor, and avoids heavy sauces. His motto is, "Eat food that gives you life, not food that takes it away." He rarely snacks, but when he does, he chooses almonds, fresh fruit, or yogurt. Sugar is minimal, replaced with natural sweetness from fruits. Even dessert in his home follows moderation, a small piece of dark chocolate or a homemade flan shared with family. Hydration and rest have become essential parts of Antonio's wellness routine. He drinks water regularly throughout the day and starts every morning with a glass of warm water and lemon. He avoids sugary drinks and keeps coffee limited to 1 cup a day. Sleep, he believes, is just as important as training. He tries to get at least 7 hours of sleep every night and follows a consistent bedtime schedule. To manage stress, Antonio practices mindfulness and breathing technique. After his heart scare, he learned that mental calmness is just as critical as physical strength. He often spends evenings listening to classical music, reading, or walking outdoors with his partner, Nicole Kimple. These moments of peace help him maintain emotional balance and clear his mind before another busy day. What truly keeps Antonio Banderas young is his passion for creativity. He's not only an actor, but also a director, entrepreneur, and theater lover. Running his own theater company in Malaga gives him purpose beyond Hollywood. This creative drive keeps his mind sharp and his spirit alive. He often says that staying passionate about something, whether it's art, love, or health, is the real secret to aging gracefully. He believes that the mind should never retire, even if the body slows down. For him, staying young means staying curious. Learning new things, expressing emotions through art, and surrounding himself with positive people are as vital as any diet or workout. Antonio Banderas' fitness and diet are important, but his real secret lies in how he lives day to day. He doesn't chase youth. He simply takes care of what he has. He believes in moderation, structure, and finding joy in small routines. Whether it's morning walks, cooking a fresh meal, or meditating quietly, he treats these moments as investments in his health. He says that at 65, he feels more connected to life than ever before. "When you almost lose something, you start to value every heartbeat," he once said. That realization pushes him to live purposefully, with appreciation for both the physical and emotional sides of well-being. Antonio knows that success in health doesn't come from perfection. It comes from consistency. He doesn't believe in pushing himself to exhaustion. Instead, he believes in showing up even on the days when motivation is low. Some days it's a full workout, other days just a long walk or stretching session, but he never stops moving. He applies this same philosophy to his diet. He doesn't restrict himself from food he loves, but controls the portions and enjoys each meal slowly. "Food is pleasure," he said, "but it must also be respect." He's careful with his choices, but never obsessed. That balance allows him to sustain his habits for years instead of weeks. This calm and disciplined rhythm of living helps him stay grounded, especially in an industry that's often built on chaos and pressure. Antonio also believes that youth is as much mental as physical. He spends time nurturing his creativity, which he says keeps his mind young. Whether acting, painting, or composing music, he sees art as therapy. It allows him to release stress and express gratitude. He also practices spirituality in simple ways through prayer, silence, and time in nature. These habits give him perspective and peace. "When the mind is calm, the body follows," he often says. This approach has made him more patient, kinder to himself, and focused on what truly matters. Living meaningfully, not endlessly. His connection to his roots in Spain also plays a part. The slower pace, outdoor lifestyle, and community-driven culture remind him that true happiness doesn't come from fame, but from peace and purpose. At 65, Antonio Banderas is living proof that aging gracefully doesn't require extremes. It takes gratitude, consistency, and balance. He trains smart, eats naturally, and values both rest and movement. His heart attack could have ended his story, but instead, it inspired a new beginning. One where he lives fully, with health and humility. He's a reminder that no matter your age or challenges, your body can recover, your spirit can grow, and your best years can still be ahead of you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about Antonio Banderas' fitness and diet routine, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more inspiring celebrity health stories, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Remember, youth isn't about age. It's about energy, balance, and passion for life. Keep moving, stay thankful, and live every day with purpose.